Hello and welcome to ExtremeHealthRadio.com with weekly radio shows and articles with empowering information designed to give you all the tools you need to take back control of your health and your life. This audio blog is brought to you by the Relax Far Infrared Sauna. This is a healing tool that Kate and I are completely addicted to. It is an amazing tool. It's low EMF. It uses far infrared technology, which allows the heat to penetrate deep into the bones. It increases body temperature, increases your immune system, allows you to sweat out fat-soluble toxins and heavy metals and poisons that you get exposed to on a daily basis. It is an unbelievable tool. Check it out, extremehealthradio.com/sauna, or you could check it out in our store as well. Okay, let's get started. All right, today's audio blog is called ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Why I am not pouring cold water on my head for ALS awareness. If you like to read this particular article on our website, all you got to do is go to extremehealthradio.com/JAB240. That stands for Justin's Audio Blog 240. Okay, let's get started. As many of you guys know, there's been quite a buzz going around the internet lately about ALS, quote, awareness. And the goal originally was to create a viral type of campaign that would raise awareness to ALS. Now, ALS is also known as amyotrophic lateral sclerosis or Lou Gehrig's disease. I can say that right. It's also closely related to Parkinson's disease, motor neuron disease, multiple sclerosis, or even primary lateral sclerosis. And it seems as though ALS has been increasing in recent years. I don't know if you've seen that, but it seems like that to me. All right, so what is it? Well, in short, it is a, quote, progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects nerve cells in the brain and the spinal cord. So what is this Ice Bucket Challenge anyway? The ALS Ice Bucket Challenge is where somebody, normally a friend or some kind of work colleague that you work with, somebody that you know, challenges you to either donate $100 to the ALS Foundation or dump a bucket of ice on your head, put that on video, and share that on some sort of social media channel. Strange, right? So the question is, how is dumping ice on your head going to do really anything? And that's a good question. Well, they claim it has to do with awareness. Now, I'm all for awareness, but I'm for people being more aware individually of how they are living their lives. I'm not in support of raising awareness for a disease that cannot be cured according to the medical doctors. What sense does that make? So according to medical doctors, there is no cure for ALS. So what sense is there to be made more aware of something that they can't cure and they have no idea what causes it? So for example, if I were to tell my child to be careful while they're driving at night, this might make them aware and cause them to drive safer. And so that makes a lot of sense. But in the example of my child driving at night, the awareness is actually leading to a physical and a tangible action that's changing the outcome of a particular situation. But if there is no known cause or cure, what good is it for people to be made more aware of a disease? It doesn't make any sense. How can awareness translate into any kind of actionable change that results in a different outcome? All right, so the burning question I have whenever I see these campaigns is, where does all the money go? I believe over $40 million were raised, and most of it went to, quote, continuing research and more fundraising. So who's getting all this money for ALS awareness? Why would they want to cure a disease when they can simply have yearly fundraisers like this that earn them so much money? It just doesn't make any financial sense. Now, this is a hard pill to swallow, but the medical industry is, in fact, a for-profit industry whose primary focus is to earn money. We talked a lot about this issue on this particular show. And unfortunately, the masses in the population, they love to put their health and cures for diseases into the hands of seemingly altruistic doctors, scientists, and medical researchers. But there's where the problem lies. As soon as we put the health of our body into the hands of some other person other than ourselves, get ready for trouble, because no one knows more about how your body works than you do. You see, in the end, we are the only ones who are responsible for our health. We get ALS and other diseases for a variety of reasons, most of which stem from not properly taking care of our health throughout our entire life. So if you're reading this and you know someone who personally has been diagnosed with ALS, then my heart truly goes out to you. I don't really enjoy talking like this and saying that our health is completely our responsibility, but somebody has to, and I feel like it's my duty. So what can be done about ALS? Well, the first thing that could be done is I would highly suggest not looking to medical doctors or researchers or the medical industry to find a cure for ALS. Only you can prevent and cause disease. So I'd recommend searching online for some detoxification strategies. You might want to look at heavy metal detoxification. Our dentist, Dr. Stuart Nunley, used a far infrared sauna along with very, very high dose vitamin C therapy to remove mercury toxicity, which was causing ALS-type symptoms for him. I would look at stem cell therapy by Dr. David Steenblock, and I would really begin looking into cannabis. We did an entire show with Rick Simpson about cannabis and all the wonderful benefits that cannabis oil can have on the human body. So here are another couple minor issues that I have with this ALS Ice Bucket Challenge and this awareness campaign. Another thing to consider is how wasteful it is, especially in California where there's a major drought going on, to waste all that water pouring it over your head. Is it me or is that not wasteful? The other thing I think is interesting is that nobody's really concerned that the cold ice water they're pouring on their heads is municipal tap water that contains fluoride, chlorine, chloramine, ammonia, and along with homeopathic residue of chemotherapy, tampon waste, fecal matter particles, and much more. Not a whole lot of people talking about that. And municipal tap water is a chemical soup, and we're pouring that over our heads for ALS awareness. It doesn't make any sense. I realize the final 2 points aren't major issues, but still things to consider. So for me, personally, I would rather live a clean lifestyle and focus on detoxification and eating healthy than donate money to a charity that will never find a cure for ALS. The cure to ALS is in ourselves and how we live. There are natural treatments people can do to prevent ALS and get rid of it in our bodies if we take the time to learn. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts about this ALS Ice Bucket Challenge? Do you agree or disagree with me? Sound off below. So if you want to leave a comment, all you got to do is go to extremehealthradio.com/JAB240. And if you like this type of information, please help Kate and I out by subscribing and leaving us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. We'd greatly appreciate that. All you have to do is go to iTunes and sign in. Head on over to the store and type Extreme Health Radio, all one word, to leave us a rating and review in iTunes. We'd greatly appreciate that. And don't miss out on any of our cutting-edge radio shows on natural healing with authors, scientists, and doctors that teach you cutting-edge natural healing protocols that are incredibly empowering. Also, if you'd like to grab our free gift to you called Lessons from the Miracle Doctors, written by John Barron, that sells for $20 on Amazon, we'd love to give that to you for free just for signing up, and you'll get it immediately. It's got tons of natural healing protocols like how to do a coffee enema, how to make a green smoothie, how to do a castor oil pack, incredible tools to help you heal naturally in your life. So join the thousands of others who have already signed up for this newsletter, and we'd love to send it to you. Thank you so much for listening.